Alright guys, we are starting a new project here, and this is the project. We are on the lake again, but this is not Ontario Lake, this is Oneida Lake. We're in Cleveland, New York today, and this is, it used to be a camp, but it's this guy right here, and it's his house. So he's adding on this paint line right here is going to be a crawl space, and then this is going to be a garage. So he's kind of painted us some lines here, how he wants it. We got a few things to deal with. There's not a lot of room in here. These lots are very tight, so his property line's like right here. So we can't really get onto there too much, you know. So we're gonna move this pile of stone to start with. I brought both pieces of equipment out here yesterday. We got Kevin the Kubota, got the Yanmar Mini X, and we do have a right here, there's a ground line that's in the way, so we got to pull. There's a couple ground rods. We got to take that out. There is a 200 amp service cable that runs right to that pole right here. So as we come into this corner right here, we're gonna have to hand dig this. So, and we'll get this ground line right out of there. So the first thing we're gonna do is try to dig this crawl space out and move the stone. And he just got that stone humped up there to get into his door, so he's gonna need some steps because we're gonna have an open hole here for a little bit. So, and it's got a dump trailer, and we're gonna be hauling material out of here over to a place down the road that he's gonna dump it. He's got a Griffith dump trailer, and Big Biscuit's coming with our dump trailer, so we'll be able to have two trucks with dump trailers running to get material out of here, because we got to haul everything out of here, and that's the game plan. Beautiful view today on the lake, and we're about to rip. All right guys, we're load number one right there. Biscuit's gonna be rolling in here with my dump trailer. That's the homeowner's dump trailer. This is that super gross, nasty clay. As you can see, it's just balls of disgusting clay, and it's like blue clay up in here. This is that actual blue clay. Really gross. So we're gonna hook all this out of here. I'm gonna get on the Mini and see if I can get some of this pulled out, make a pile. It's gonna be a mess in here, dude. It's gonna literally be a mess, because when we get turning in this and everything, it's just ripping it up already. Yeah, we just did one load.
Millings back there.
Yeah, it's the millings working into the clay.
Yeah.
And when we drive over it, it's just gonna turn to crap. It did rain pretty good too, so yeah, it's just a mess. So we're gonna try that on the Mini and see what we can do. This is the kind of material we're dealing with. Right into that blue, nasty clay. Now we're getting into like some brown clay. That's the blue clay there. We're gonna get Biscuits here with our dump trailer. Get him in here. You ain't gonna make it there, Bob. Yeah, you ain't gonna make it in there. He knows it. He knows it's his way that way. You can go that way. Biscuit in here loaded, and then we got the other homeowner's dump trailer up there. Chris is in Kevin the Kubota. I'm just hucking this stuff out with the big bucket on the excavator. That's my 42-inch bucket. Nice thing, sometimes when it's soft like this, you can dig it with the bigger bucket. But we are just gonna make an absolute mess. See, when Chris turns around, it's just gonna make a mess in this clay. Not a lot of room to work in here at all. It's crazy. Because he's gonna have to spin every time, and it's just gonna jig everything up. We can do that. You wanna do that? Hey, can we put you this way? It'd be better. Because otherwise he's gotta spin every time right there. So drive up the driveway and just park straight this way. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, then you only gotta back out. You're not turning around. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna dig a hole there in the clay. Yeah. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, we're gonna back him straight in. And then Chris can just do 1/2 turn and out. Right like that. That's the game right there. We may make a little bit of a mess in his driveway, but that's good. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there, buddy. You want to take that home with you, don't you, Gopher? Gopher loves dirt. That's Gopher's kind of dirt. A lot. Way more than you want to spend. Yeah, that's how we're doing it, guys. Mess. I get out of Chris's way. We're starting to do our own dirt work because we can never get anybody to keep up with us with dirt. So I tried to get this hired out, but I couldn't get it hired out. Everybody's too busy, so I'm gonna be getting my CDL, me and Biscuit next year, and a bigger dump truck. So keep watching the channel. That is the nastiest dirt. I wouldn't even want that dirt for free. Ripped out their lines here. Or ground rods, I should say. That's how we got the ground rods out. We moved his ground cable that was here. Ripped both ground rods out. We did bend them a little bit, as you can see. A little bend to her. They're not too expensive. He's just going to buy a couple of new ones, he said. So we are going to hand dig right where that. We found the conduit for his probably cable TV. But we are going to hand dig that whole corner so we don't hit that electric line, because that line does come right into that corner right where Chris is. So we'll get that chucked out of there. Got another pile. We've taken 3 loads of clay out of here so far. We probably got, oh, there it is. That is right there. Chris found it. Yeah, he found it right there. Definitely right there. Don't want to hit his 200 amp service here. This is where we're at, guys. We got a decent sized hole in here. Gopher's in his natural habitat, digging out the corner for me. Some limestone over in this corner that the homeowner put in there when he did his drain. So we got to expose that drain because that's going to be, he's got to tie into that for a perimeter drain. So we're going to get, and there's a gas line right in that corner that Gopher is exposing, so we don't hit that. Right there's the gas line. Yep. Looks like there's some kind of tracer line in that gas line, so you can find it. Put a wire in there. But I can't really move until we get this corner dug out, because then we can't move the material. Alright guys, we're here the next morning. Just loaded up Biscuit. Where we're at as far as our dig. We are still moving material. We got a lot to go. We got that whole wall exposed over there, so you can kind of see how that ended up. And we're gonna have to do something along that wall, because the wall is about, that pipe right there is the bottom of the wall right there. So they don't have it very deep. It's not below frost either, but it seems to be holding. But that's all dirt underneath here. From here down is all dirt. So we're gonna have to shore that up with some concrete or something. Make like a curb alongside of that. So, but we're still moving material. We got a whole bunch more to do. So stay with us. We're gonna keep on digging. It's 10 after 4. Got it all dug. Quite a dig it was. Quite a dig. I guess like a day and a half to do it. But we got some lines strung. I think everything's big enough. I did peel down all the sod that was in, or all the sod and clay that was in the middle, so that when we got room to put like a foot and a half of stone on top of there to match up underneath the concrete, to match up where we want this floor. Biscuit's just pulling in with the, we're gonna get one last trailer load of dirt right there.
Here comes the asphalt cowboy.
Even Roe's here today. Rowan, what are you doing? He keeps seeing a squirrel. He's got his killer game face on. Roe, you want that squirrel, don't you, buddy? Whoa, you want that squirrel, huh? He ain't messing around today. Beautiful view up here on the hill. Last load. I'll give you my phone, Biscuit. I'll give Biscuit my phone and I'll have him video all these dirt piles. Show you how big they are and how much is there. I'm gonna send the phone with you and you can video how many piles of dirt there are.
You just climbed up on the truck and took a video.
Did you? I'll send you with my phone. You can video it for the YouTube channel. This is the load we've been looking for though, huh? This is the load we've been looking for. Can't say that dump trailer ain't came in handy, you know? Yeah. Oh, we gotta get some lumber down in that hole now. That's the next step. These are all the loads of dirt we brought. Standing on top of the truck. Get the view for you guys. Hey guys, this is day 3. I didn't do my end of video yesterday, I forgot, but this is where we got done yesterday. We got it all dug, obviously. Started building our footers. Back here today, we're going to finish up our footers. We're going to try and get them poured, so should be a good day. I wasn't able to get a conveyor, and then they called me back and said they have a conveyor, so that made my day, because this would be a pain without the conveyor, because you can't really get the truck over to the back at all, where my little buddy is, Rotor. Can't get over there in the back, so we were gonna try to shoot it with my aluminum chute, but getting the conveyor is gonna be nice. We got this all shelved off nice, so we're down here, the concrete's gonna be up here, so we can get some nice stone over that. The dig went pretty well. This is all clay, so the banks hold really nice on clay. That's the only good thing about it. It holds really good. It doesn't cave in on you. Otherwise, we would have had to dig it way wider. We did shelf some of it just to keep it from caving in, but it's pretty tight. It's gonna be good. We are gonna put a footer over here and try to do something with this, because this concrete stops here. This is all dirt undermined underneath the home, so this is a really shallow foundation, and there's no frost protection to it. I'm surprised it doesn't move. I don't know how it doesn't move, but probably because it's heated. If they didn't heat it, it'd probably heave. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the footer right through here, so we can maybe lay some concrete blocks or something up here and tie it in. We'll figure something out there, because I don't want to leave that like that. I want that covered in concrete. Maybe we'll run one row of ICF across here. One or the other we're gonna do, but I'll show you what this looks like when we get it formed up and squared up, and the boys are just rolling in. We had to bring a bunch of materials over. Stay tuned. We are setting our elevations on our footer boards using a laser level and a pickaxe. We're standing in the mud. Once that laser lights it, that's what you want to hear, that little nice sound there. Right there, Bisquick. That nice tone.
This corner good?
Let me double check it. Should be. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. Goodage. Goodage. I'm gonna put some stone down in this mud. Oh, that's the tone. That's the tone, boys.
That's good.
That ain't the one from my house, is it? Because the one I had is broken. Or did you buy another one? The one I had broke. The one you gave me.
Let it break.
I don't know. It just did.
So it seems like it worked.
You're gonna find out.
Pretty sure it was the one from your house.
I definitely screwed it up somehow. Oh, angle deal there. Made by D.
How much is
Walt.
that gonna come up?
Less than an inch. 11/16.
Can you move that laser stick for a second so I can get myself started?
Yeah.
Oh, there. I think it was just suction. I felt like I was gonna break this thing. That's all.
Yeah, you're right there.
So it broke free now.
Oh. Little tight spot right there.
Close.
Yeah, you're there. You're right there. That's how we do it. Getting her leveled up. Alright guys, we got a dump trailer load of this 2-inch river rock here we're going to use around our footers and in some of our low spots on our footers. And I like to put a little stone under these footers so that water can leach out to the perimeter drain. That's the game plan. But there definitely was a big rock that we pulled out of this corner, so we're going to pack some of that stone down in there. And it was a little soft in that corner, so we'll put this river rock in there. The rest of it's all going to go inside of here. Whatever we don't use, we'll dump in the middle. That's the game plan. And then we will put our rebar in, put more spreaders on there, and we'll be ready for concrete. This is our footer down the edge of his wall here, just to kind of, like I showed you, to tighten that up where that clay dirt is underneath his house. We don't want to just leave it hanging like that, so we're going to shore that up. We got everything squared up, leveled up like you've seen with the laser. We can pick up everything and get that rock in there with the excavator. I'm going to use the, not Kevin, I'm going to use the excavator Yanmar with my wide 42-inch bucket for doing that. That's what we're doing, guys. Putting stone in there. Way up on the top here. That's how we're doing it. We're doing it with the ditching bucket. Filling her in, using the Brentwood too on that side. The stone's over there. We're just about done stoning it. Now we can start putting rebar in there in a minute. That is awful pretty. Jay, do you want to throw a cone out by the road? Check that out, guys. Day 3, we're ready for concrete. I'm just gonna throw a cone out in the road so the concrete driver can find us. I'm up on the high side, all our stones in, rebar's in, We just had our inspection. Everything's good to go. And we are sitting on the lake just waiting on mud, and it's a good day. Stay with us. We're gonna pour this bad boy. There's Biscuit. What you got? Oh yeah, I'll take a few of them, thank you. The homeowner's getting his pizza. That's always nice. Maybe roll eat a piece of pizza, huh? Oh, buddy. Or a pretzel. There's a pretzel. You don't like the pretzels. Too spicy. I should have just run that on regular time, guys, because it literally took us about 10 to 15 minutes to pour that footer. I think Sean's in a hurry. 2 o'clock, he wants to go home. Boys are just screeding her off. Sean's washing up his truck. Everything went good. We had enough mud. That's always a good thing. Just gotta finish it up. We're stabbing rebars in now, guys. They're just 2 footers. And then we'll put more bar going up after we lay our first blocks in. Nice thing is the first course will cover them up. Why, you gonna make some rebar caps tonight, Biscuit?
Might have.
Bud Light or Miller Light? I think it's Bud. Nah, we cured him of that a little while ago, last year, I think. Come on, Bud.
We're on the Jennies.
Yeah, I would drink a Jenny.
Oh, here you gotta drink the Utica Club.
Do you? I don't want to. Somebody said they didn't like the beer cans on YouTube. They go, oh, that looks unprofessional. I go, well, you gotta live a little bit and have some fun, man. They said, come on, dude, it's just a joke. It's funny.
And they probably thought that you drank them while
Yeah.
you were working.
No, I even said I didn't. They're like, oh, that looks unprofessional. I'm like, whatever. You gotta have.
We're out in the middle of nowhere. Always someone you know.
I know. All the homeowners I've ever dealt with have laughed at the beer cans. They laugh. They think it's funny. See, we just only work for cool people, Bill. Bill, we only work for cool people. Yeah, that qualifies you because we only take good people to work for.
That little tiny
Wrapping her up. Not bad for a couple days. 3 days, right? 3 days? Yeah. What's that? 2.5. Yeah, we only work half a day Monday. 2.5 days. Footers in. You might want to measure that 3x5 out on that bad boy because I'm not positive.
We could always drill them couple.
Why? I wouldn't. Just measure it out. It's
Where?
from the sides are good, but the length I'm not sure. Remember we moved that length.
Where our footer.
I think we made the length bigger because we moved it like 10 times. Hey guys, me and my little buddy Ro are heading to the job. It is Monday morning. I'm running a little bit behind. I had a real crappy weekend. I had to fly out to Missouri where I hunt and say goodbye to my friend who passed away in a car accident. He's the one that leases all our property that we hunt on, and I've been going out there for like 6 years. And like I said, I had to go to his funeral, so me and my brother flew out there and paid our respects. And I left Friday, so we weren't at this job. And the boys poured some stamped concrete. So we're just heading back here Monday. The homeowner sent me some pictures over the weekend. We had a major cave-in on the one side. The clay dirt. It really rained really hard, like a monsoon, he said, and it caved in the one whole wall. So I think we can get the mini down in there, or not down in there, but I think I can reach it from the top by looking at the pictures. So I'm almost there. I'll show you what it looks like. But just like icing on the cake, you know. Had a really crappy weekend. Stayed down there. I just got back at like 1:30 last night, and 1:30 a.m. Went to bed, woke up at like, I don't know, like 7:30. Couldn't sleep, so we're gonna head over here and see if we can dig this out. It's a mess. That clay's all over the footer, so I'm gonna get that taken care of. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm almost at the job. Just wanted to share that bit of personal stuff with you. I don't usually put too much personal stuff on YouTube, but this one was a big one. What you think, bro? What you think, buddy? We are just pulling into the job, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. The boys are already here. They're taking the footer forms off, the ones that they can. But I'll show you how bad it is. Bro's ready to work. Bro, you ready to work? Oh, he sees a squirrel. Hey, easy now. It's just a squirrel. All right, guys, here it is. The whole thing just caved right in on top of our footer. All that clay dirt. So, bent our rebars over. What a mess. Boys are taking the footer forms off now. The rest of it's okay. The rest of it's fine. It's just that one tall bank over there let loose. We can't really dig it down anymore because it's all there's a gas line and stuff in there. Not good. Everything else looks good. We gotta fill all this in with stone. Maybe we'll do that. The homeowner brought a big old pile of stone over while we were gone. So that's nice. That's about all that's nice though on this mess. So we're up to, guys, it's noon. We got all the mud dug out of the footer. We are slinging stone down in there with the excavator into the Brentwood and dumping it over here, and I'm dumping buckets of it right there. That's what we're doing. Gonna get her filled in and get our perimeter drain in. Okay guys, it's 2 o'clock. We got our drain all in. Starts here, it's a little bit higher here. Comes all the way around. Jogs here, goes all the way around the outside over there, and then it drops down and it runs out to daylight. So that's how that works. We got our Fox blocks now. We're gonna clean that footer up, sweep it up good. Boys are eating some lunch, and we are going to start spray foaming some blocks down to the footer, and at least get our one course, or at least get everything laid out, and at least one course down, stuck to the footer, squared up and everything. And that's the game plan. We got all these cans on top of the rebar so we don't get cut. We'll pull them off after we get the blocks in. I think I'm just gonna put a row of Fox blocks down through here to take care of that dirt there. That'll shore that up. And he's got a pipe here he needs to go through the Fox blocks so he can run his electricals and stuff. A couple other things through that pipe. That pipe was there, so we're gonna utilize it. And that's the game plan. I'm gonna start getting blocks. Our blocks are all over there in a pile. So here comes this dog. We'll get going on that. That's the next step.